it's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones. It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of Roy. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Pensacola's finest is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
6, 7, we continue.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They got out of the way of that right hook. Catch and shoot. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum swing. That's good. And there's the bell to start round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Beautiful counter shot. There's a counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you believe this? Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Almost a 10-8 round. There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. They exchange punches. And he just missed with that left jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Counter shot lands. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They are giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they... There's the bell for round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. The jab doesn't quite connect. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Nice counter shot. Punches have to hurt. It's all offense all the time. How about that time counter shot? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That belt back into the fray here in round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter. That right hook catching air. And he scores with the counter. punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is great. This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Quick punch scores. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Jab slightly off target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe. There's the bell to start round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with the hook. You don't want to trade shots. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter punch. drop their... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that.
And there's the bell for round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're dead.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a dominant performance, and it's